Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to an episode of my time at Sandrock. There's most likely going to be a person outside here today. Last episode we had a fireside in which we were given a criminal profile, and it was told to us that a bounty hunter was coming to town to help with the Logan problem. We also have a few side missions that we need to do today, so let's get to it. There should be someone here, if not tomorrow morning. Either way, there should be someone here at this episode.
Out of there, partner. You the builder around these parts? The name's Bronco the Kid. I'm here by request of your mayor to track down those handsome devils that are giving you all such a headache. I'm gonna need your help to do it.
Happy to help. Handsome devils? You look kind of familiar. A handsome devils?
Well, yes. I couldn't help but notice from the wanted posters I seen that the bandits y'all are going up against are particularly good looking. Not that I'm gonna let that get in the way of my work or nothing. In any case, what I'm gonna need from you is a super shock shield. Or S for short, which also means shield in the Giggler language. At least I think of it as meaning that. It's got there's a lot of layers to it. What for? To aid me in the capture of these handsome devils, of course. Did you even need to ask? Anyway, I've already gone to the trouble of having that uppity science feller design something for you to work with. So, here you go. The sooner you get it done, the sooner I can go after those dashing rogues. Curse them and their ravishing good looks. So long, workshop owning builder type person.
Huh? This diagram. So much work for such a normal looking object. Did she really draw this? Tumbleweed standard. The specialist in you. Why the seemingly bad thing is actually good. Following pretentious temporary relocation of everyone's favorite church lady, City Hall was pressed to make some changes with the current security arrangement within Sandrock. The decision has been made to hire a specialist, someone to help the Civil Corps find the perpetrator of said portentous pilferage. However, this decision has been met with mixed responses. You know, honestly, me and Insure are happy to get the help. Plus, a chance to work with a professional. We're not too big to admit we need an expert out here on the case, remarked Sheriff Justice, but others were less optimistic and in some cases just confused. I mean, do we really need a specialist? I think everyone's plenty special already, said Burgess on the situation, who clearly has a deep misunderstanding of everything that is going on. Specialist is just a code word for bounty hunter. We're bringing in one monster to deal with another. This won't end well, Zeke suggested in a foreboding manner. So we here at the Tumbleweed Standard decided to do a bit of a deep dive, a little bit of investigative journalism on the subject to put everyone's fears to rest, or perhaps to confirm them, but ideally the former. A concern many people seem to have is that the specialist might be a dangerous person, someone who might put Sandrock in harm's way at the expense of catching his target. We began by reaching out to some other specialists to see what kind of reputation he garnered for himself. First, we got in touch with Jerry the Foot, who had this to say. Yeah, all us bounty hunters, you said I should say specialist. We get cool nicknames like me. They call me the Foot, because I always stamp out my enemies and kind of smell. But that's a gland problem, and I can't really help that, and I don't like it when people bring it up. Yeah, anyway, there's Joe Triggerfingers. They call him that because he'll fire a weapon at you with any one of his fingers, and yet he holds his iron all sorts of ways. Really surprises folks. There's Madhab, yes. I'm like, did I read that wrong? No. Madhab the Mouth, he's always talking. Django Two Hands. Well, that one don't need explaining. And Bronco the Kid. We always call him that because, he's like a kid, like got the mental capacity of a child. He thought we were giving him a cool cowboy name, but nah, we're making fun of him. And great guy though. I do hear he catches criminals, sometimes. Is he dangerous? Nah, not really. I think you folks got anything to worry. I don't think you folks got anything to worry about in that department. Just keep your receipt. You know what I mean? Just in case. This interview really put us at ease. Sure, it would be nice to know we were getting someone with a bit more of a reputation for actually catching criminals, but this reporter would argue that it shouldn't be at the expense of bringing a wild card into town, eh? Can we make these assessments based on just one person's opinion? Well, Jerry the Foot tapped out the whole interview in such colloquial language over the telegraph. How could anyone with such dexterous wordsmithing ability be wrong? Reported by Heidi. And then from Catori, Jensen managed, she wanted a gift for her son. Jensen managed to get me a recipe for the model train attached. It's called the something 777. I think Aloe is gonna love it. It's like his lucky number. Oh, I thought I'd try to help you. I found these materials. I think you could use them, maybe? Catori. So we will do that. We need to do some commissions. This is ready. It's been a few days since I filmed. If I am in general confused, it's because I am used to a totally different setup and having a lot of machines. I'm gonna go with Chi. I lose about, almost $150, but she is not her. So if I generally don't know where things are, it is because, I'm used to a totally different setup right now. I'm also used to a bunch of machines and all those types of things. So, and playing the other save, I have noticed a few things, a few problems possibly. One of those is I am at the point where trying to think how I can say this. I'm right before the really, really big climax of the story. I'm actually very far. I've been doing a lot of escapism lately, and I've been playing a lot of Sandrock. Sandrock has been the chosen vehicle for such escapism. I've been playing it a lot. I'm at the end of Act 3 pretty much. Logan's pathing is abysmal. It is absolutely abysmal. You're talking to him and he's just like walking away, and then he goes like this, and then he continues to walk away, and then he goes back, and then but you're talking to him still, like you're having a it is awful. It actually really is distracting. It's very distracting. So that they knew of this issue about a month ago. As soon as 1.4 came out, they knew about this issue. No update as to when they're gonna fix it, which is really unfortunate, and actually, it's actually really disappointing. It is actually really disappointing. I know they're busy, and I know they have things to do. Did I make Cheese thing before I go see him? Yes, I did. To me, it's very disappointing that we've now had a bad update for a month, and there's no word on when it's going to get fixed. So in light of that, we are going to be slowing things down a lot.
A diagram for a super shock shield? I don't know such thing. Give me that. This diagram looks like it was drawn by a child. I know I say that about everyone's diagrams other than my own, but this time there's no mistake in it. This was drawn by a literal child. Yes, it would be suboptimal to have my name attached to such a travesty of a diagram. Please see to it that you clear up this nonsense.
I'm on it.
Good luck.
Okay, I don't go far. I don't know if I need to do research.
Thank you.
So stay here, sir. Oh, I 5 days. So anyway, so we're going to be slowing down the story a lot. Like a lot. Like every single chance we can get a lot. Like this little bit here, it is difficult to slow down. So we have to just proceed. But if I am presented with a time in which I can just laze about and not do the story, we are 100% going to be doing that. We're going to try to slow it down as much as humanly possible, just because I want to play. That's the thing, is I want to play so bad. But hi, kid. The Logan is just, he's awful right now. It is so bad. Whew, that bounty hunter is a real taskmaster. Putting me to work all day. Real stickler too. Said he wanted a plain cheese pizza. Actually got him one with one little mushroom slice on it, and he sent the whole thing back. Guess that meticulous attention to detail is how he always gets his man. Oh yeah, you wanted a Wetro fan still, man.
Yep.
Two Sandakudas. Yeah, so anytime I can slow the story down, we are going to slow the story down, just because I don't want to like take a break from this series. I want to record this series. I want to play this series. And it's stupid to do that for a bug. So we're going to hope that they fix the bug. Like I said, it's really unfortunate. Like I went on their Discord. I think it was yesterday, and it's still the original post from pretty much the day the update went live for PC. And it just says, we are aware of Logan's pathing problems. We're looking into it. That was from Pathia customer support, I think is the account. And that was it. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. But it is so distracting. So distracting. Like it just, I got to a point where it's like, I don't want to talk to you anymore, Logan. I don't want to talk to you. Cause he just, the only time he sits still in a conversation is like a set cutscene dialogue. That is kind of it. Like that is the only time he sits still. This dialogue we're about to go into with Justice and Unsure, he won't even sit still for something like this. It is so bad. So imagine all the dialogues you have with Logan and like this dialogue we're about to have with Justice and Unsure. Just imagine that, please. That is how annoying it is. He would not sit still for this.
Hey there, Bronco. Justice is my name, and justice is my game. This here's my buddy, Unsure, the deputy in training.
Howdy.
Howdy, y'all.
We just wanted to come find you and let you know, just cause we're working in different branches, don't mean we can't work together. Really, you need anything, and I mean anything, just catch up with one of us, and we'll do our best to help you out.
That sounds swell, fellas. Thank y'all kindly.
You got anything for us at the present?
It's all just the beginning stuff right now. I bet y'all got plenty other to do rather than my, stuff. Paperwork, am I right, fellas?
Actually, we got a jump start on our paperwork a couple days ago. Cleared out our schedule so we can aid you in tracking down that darn scoundrel Logan and his gang. We're with you all the way, Bronco.
Oh yeah, that feller. Well, truth of it is, I'm a hard-boiled lone wolf detective on the edge. I'm a loose cannon. I play by my own rules, see? I can't let two good eggs like yourself get mixed up with a renegade custard like me.
All right. Well, if you change your mind, we're mostly free these days.
Glad y'all understand. Listen, it's just better this way. Don't worry. We can all celebrate together once we catch those hunkish highwaymen. So long!
Dang it. It's always like this. Specialists, flying pigs, ACI, they think they're so hot just because they get a fatter paycheck.
Hunkish highwaymen?
Oh, hey. How you holding up? Building anything cool?
Does he seem weird to you?
Folks in the biz who don't join the Corps are all like that. They think they're better than us grunts.
I think he's awesome.
Come on, man. Well, I wouldn't worry too much, Builder. He might be a loose cannon that plays by his own rules, but supposedly he gets results. But he did seem a bit off. Well, take her easy.
See ya.
I don't know if you noticed, but the specialist meant to track down Logan is in town now. I did notice.
Thank you.
But yeah, so that conversation, Logan would have probably walked away like 3 times. The only time he is truly stationary is like a true cutscene. Well, the scenes like we just had, I would say it's about 75-25%. Yeah, 75-25%. 25% he can behave. 75% he acts up. Because I had one in City Hall where he was perfect. And then like literally a minute later we were outside City Hall and he was all over the place. So there's no rhyme or reason to it. But true cutscenes he behaves. But like at the end of one of the things, the events where you have to talk to him, he was literally walking down as I was talking to him. He was walking down the road and like, oh, it was so bad. So bad. There's a lot of cutscenes here. This will be our life today.
That's not the specialist I told you to hire, Trudy.
Well, I talked to your guy and he was too expensive. In fact, when I made him an offer, he laughed on the telegram. He wrote, "Ah ha ha ha. With that kind of offer, I doubt you could even get Bronco the Kid. Ah ha ha ha," and so on and so forth. So I got in touch with Bronco the Kid.
Doesn't sound like the loftiest of recommendations. And isn't he a bit short for a bounty hunter?
Whoa, hold up there, Minister. Don't matter your size, just so long as you know how to rumble.
Well, my mistake. I take that back.
Well, we don't need him to fight Logan. Just track him down. Right, Sheriff?
Yeah, that too, I guess. I'm just saying, let's give the guy a chance.
Okay. Bronco the Kid, really. I specifically requested Bardock the Bloodstalker. He stalks people. He stalks their blood. What can we expect from a kid? Vampires confirmed? Question mark? Sorry.
Bye.
That's just a weird thing to say. Should be another scene.
Again with the bandana in the photo?
Sorry, sir. I'm just not good at drawing the lower halves of people's faces. That and hands.
Man.
I only had the confidence to draw Andy because we just saw him. People seem to really care that these posters look good. Remember when you drew those wanted posters for the other city-states in a hurry?
They're talking about the infamous Logan posters for Portia. They're hysterically funny. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I also think we can agree. People got a little carried away with the critiquing of my work.
Personally, I thought they were fine.
Yeah, they were fine. Oh, hey, what do you think of the new posters? Do you, think you could recognize one of these son of a guns from, like, Bridge of their Nose Up?
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, right? I mean, they're always wearing the bandanas anyway, especially when they're perpetrating criminal activities and the whatnot. So, maybe it's better to do it this way anyway. And the top parts of everyone's heads, well, they always look pro when you do it, pal.
Thanks, guys.
Take her easy. Watch out for bandits who may or may not be wearing bandanas. And in case they're not, just be ready to use your imagination, I guess.
I love it. Next.
Hey there, pretty lady. I got you this here little dolly.
Stranger danger! I'm gonna scream!
Huh? Sorry, don't do that. I'll leave you alone. Look, see, I'm leaving.
Aunt Heidi says never trust anyone with a mustache who hasn't been specifically cleared by Aunt Heidi. Have a nice day.
Bye. We'll track this. Is this timed? No. Okay. We may not do those today. They may just kind of exist. Let's go find Cooper to clear out this commission. But I mean, when Logan gets to town, we actually have quite a ways to go yet. Like, quite a ways. So I think we're almost at the perfect spot to really slow down time. Oh, he's gonna be in church. Okay. What else was I working on? I don't even remember. Oh, they're all at church. So I mean, like, we are at the kind of the perfect spot right now, with enough knowledge that in the future it gets a little messy, because there's a decent chunk of time between now and then to slow it down. We have, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4 large story missions, I think. That sounds about right. I haven't gotten my hair cut. Oh, I dyed it, didn't I? Look at this.
Hey there, partner. Big fan.
Ah, you must be the specialist. You're familiar with my work?
Darn tootin'. Us in the fighting community, well, we think you fight real good.
Thanks. It is also my opinion that I fight real good. Say, is somebody looking for a combat tutorial? I think somebody's looking for a combat tutorial.
No, I'm good on that.
I see.
But say, me and the crew was just wondering, you got any of them, what do you call them, weaknesses?
Come again?
Oh, you know. Kinda like pan bats are weak against noise, the nail lobs are weak against salt, that sort of deal.
Ah, no.
Course not! Just pulling your leg there, partner.
Okay. Are we done here?
Sure. Don't let me take up no more of your time. I'm sure you got lots of folk you want to punch into space and whatnot.
It's called the Space Punch?
Right, Space Punch. Watch out for that one. Huh? What are you doing here, builder? Where's my shield?
You're a Pen fan?
Yeah. Who isn't? What a fine fella. He's so humble. Hey, what's it to you anyway? Listen, partner, I ain't trying to get too friendly here. I got a job to do. Just make me my super shield, all right?
Okay, we're gonna go in here. Like, I don't want to disrupt their church, but I kind of. Back in my day, we didn't need bounty hunters. When folks done wrong, they just turned themselves in. And what was that?
Did you hear
Stole
that,
a grape
Elsie?
from the market. They sent you to the farm to grow a new grape. Replace it with one that you took. Stole a bunch of money. We'd break into your house or send you to the farm. Lots of folk back then got sent to the farm. My pa, for example.
Thank you.
That explains a lot, sir. That explains a lot. So it's really come to this, a bounty hunter. Logan, you are neck deep in it right now, boy. I think that's what that said. I clicked away too fast. Okay. We're just gonna wait for people to go outside.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Huh.
Hey there.
You think the bounty hunter, specialist is acting weird? Wow. Another mystery. Cool. What have you learned so far? Ooh,
Oh, sorry, that's
that
suspicious.
gives me an idea. let's split up for now. I'll come find you later. Stay in touch.
Talk to Yan.
What? He asked you to build a... listen, Builder, I can't be bothered with every little issue that comes up in your workshop. Yeah, I know. Commission board, protocols, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, who cares? That nut job works for the city. The city, for all intents and purposes, owns us too. So quit bothering me with this nonsense and just get back to work. Ugh, my head. Last time I mixed yak milk and catnip.
Okay. Well, what? Oh, start a sentence again. What relationship am I with Yan? Yeah, we got to work on him a lot. We may go out with him.
Ow, my back.
It's like anything else. Ow, my back. Damn, too many letters. Better take the day off. Lexi, don't talk to me on my break. Yeah, we're gonna probably have to go out with him.
Take it easy.
We need to get his relationship up.
Oh my gosh! Are you Ernest? The Ernest? The famous writer?
Oh, hey there. I don't know about famous, but yes, I am he.
Wow! Holy smokes! My heart feels like it's about to jump out of my chest.
Oh, well, if you're not feeling well, perhaps I can meet you later? I can always make time for a fan.
No, it's just my nerves. I just can't believe it's really you. Oh my gosh, in Book 8, Detective Ned versus the Crab King, when I found out it was the butler all along, like, how did you even think of that?
Ah, you like that, huh? Well, it's all about subverting expectations.
That's just brilliant. I have my copy right here. Could you sign it for me?
Sure thing. Who should I make it out to?
Oh, wow. Well, my friend Andy is an even bigger fan than I am, so make it out to him, please.
That's really considerate of you. He's very lucky to have a friend like you. I do have to be going, but thank you so much for supporting my work. Here you are, and so long.
Yes, sir. Whoa!
What's your major malfunction, Builder? Why are you always sneaking up on people?
What's your major malfunction, Builder? Why are you always sneaking up on people?
Oops. How old are you anyway?
None of your beeswax, Strebazoid. Sheesh, you and your dang questions. Can't you just do your job and make me my super shield? I just can't deal with you, I'm sorry. Just come find me when you got my shield. What's your major malfunction, Builder?
Bandit
Why are
kid
you always
books?
sneaking up on people? Hey, they ain't kid books. It says right here on the back cover, for all ages. Duh. Maybe you'd know that if you weren't such a flippin' stalker. What's the matter with you? Build my super shield. What's your major malfunction, Builder? Why
Who's
are you
this
always
Andy?
sneaking up on, huh? Andy is a friend, yes, and a very cool one at that. And nope, before you ask, he is not a member of that hungish highwayman's group. There are lots of Andys out there, and at least some of them ain't bandits. Highly presumptuous, Builder. Highly presumptuous. It's one thing giving me trouble, but when you go after my friend, well, that really gets my blood boiling. Look, just get back to work on my super shield, and then we can put all this behind us. What's your major malfunction, Builder?
Sorry, I'll be going.
Come back when you got my super shield.
Okay. Well, guess we're gonna go to the Blue Moon after I go here. We'll buy, nope, one of these. And one of those. If we're gonna take Yan out, we need to buy some stuff. We are due to have a rescheduled holiday. On my last save, it was right here. So that is one of the days that we need to take out Yan. Is I found for the holidays, anytime you want a bunch of points with someone, take them out on a play date on a holiday, because you still get double the points, and you can give it to them twice. It's actually so OP. Yo, Lexi.
Hey, can you do me a solid and take this plate upstairs to the new guy's room? Grace is sick today, and I've got my hands full.
How'd you know it was me?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty good at recognizing regulars by the way they open the door. Hey, I hate to rush you, but hey, can you do me a solid and take this plate upstairs to the
Sure.
new... Great. Thanks a bunch. It's so weird. He ordered a whole mess of...
Why are you jibber-jabbering, barkeep? We're hungry, and we demand spaghetti of the spiciest variety.
That's Pablo's voice.
Right away, folks. That's all right. I shouldn't tell you anyway. Don't want to violate cook-customer confidentiality. Up the stairs, first room. Thanks again.
Okay. We shall go here. Knock on the door. Has a very touchy... I knocked, but there's no answer. The door seems unlocked. Should I go inside? Go inside. Then the knocking has a very tiny trigger spot. The bounty hunter seems to be gone. Maybe I should look around his room to get some clues as to why he's acting so strange. Question mark? Owen told me it's rude to open this, but could there be possibly scandalous about this order of food? That's a lot of candy. Did the bounty hunter order a full meal of sweets? I feel a bit sick to the stomach. Yeah, these go too fast to even read. Okay. We'll do the best we can. That's a lot of candy. Bronco's hiding candy in his room. Does this mean he's paranoid about someone finding him and taking his candy? Phew. Like, you have to read it so fast. It's like... There's a container in his label. It must have been for Bronco's personally by someone who specialized in this type of stuff. Open container cap that is greeted with a familiar smell as it seems that there are used in the shop. Squeezable tube containers like some kind of gel or cream. Whew. Man, that's gonna make me lightheaded. A worn action figure of a yak boy. Strange that Bronco keeps a regional kid's toy around. A metal cross with it's marbles. A spherical object made out of glass. It's marbles. Played by upper class kids. A jacket. A jacket is small and dusty. Kids seem to be does fit quite comfortably. I'll come closer to this jacket. There are blonde hairs. Isn't Bronco a redhead? Jacket looks like some action. That's not all too surprising. I think there's nothing more to investigate here. I should probably get back into town. Without a doubt, this bounty hunter is not who he says he is. I could keep investigating for more information, but I'm confident enough to pull off his wig and expose him for who he really is. Oh, I don't have to open the door. You still want a retro fan? Not happening, sir. We're gonna go home first. We're going to check on things and stuff. And then go to town. This needs to be working on something. Could use another round of those. Could use another round of this. Next, what else do I need? What else do I need? Clear, clear, clear. These are actually really good. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave those be. If anything though, I might make a round of this. And a round of that. I feel like it needs to be working. It is really evil though, I will say, going back to my old save and having an because I limited it. I think I put an extra syllable in there. And then I just said, after I was done with the testing, I'm like, I wanted to continue playing, but I'm like, I could just start a new save. I'm like, no. Or that's when I wanted to see how fast does it take you to get OP. Actually, I need to get something else. So I found out how long it takes you to get OP is about 2 to 3 weeks with the contract. Because now I have all the contracts you can have. But it is like, it is really rough coming back here. It's like, oh, well, the things I had. I have like 3 processors and 3 grinders and, okay. Yeah, that's right. All right. Just don't hit sort. That is pretty much it. Don't hit sort. Who or where's Catori? I'll probably turn in Catori's first. If we have time, we'll go do Ernest's mission. It is what it is.
You did it! It's perfect! I know he'll love it. I wish I could be there to give it to him myself, but at least he'll have a gift to open so he knows his ma loves him. And it's got a little slice of your soul, too.
Okay. All right.
How's the Super Shock Shield going there, partner? Time's a-wasting.
Why'd you lie about the diagram?
Lie? You're calling me a liar, you old coot? What evidence you got, huh?
There's no reason you need for the shield. Dr. Chi said it. Dr. Chi said it himself.
All right, fine. I drew it myself. Yeah, that's right. I just didn't want to get bogged down by so many details. I ain't got all day to talk about builder stuff, you understand? So congratulations for being able to see through my sinister plot to get things done a little faster. Now please, pretty please, with sugar on top, build my super shield.
What's with the toys in your room?
Excuse me? You entered my room? That's rude and completely uncalled for. Also, first of all, those are action figures, okay? Second of all, they're gonna be worth a lot of money one day. Frankly, if some part of your portfolio isn't made up in some part of action figure investments, you're making a big mistake.
That is kind of true. Though there are certain things that you think are going to be worth a lot of money, and then in the end, they're like absolutely worthless. So it's not all things are created equal, but
You gotta diversify, builder.
You ordered candy as a meal.
Huh? So what if I did, partner? Anyone who tells you candy is a sometimes food, well, they're full of malarkey in my book.
No adult could eat that much candy without I actually disagree with that. I had a lot of Halloween candy. We had like 3 trick-or-treaters, and I had a decent. We last year actually had a few. We had all of 3 this year, and I did eat candy a few times as a meal. Don't do it, but I didn't get sick. I also have like the world's sweetest sweet tooth. There we go. No adult could eat that much candy.
I got a stomach of steel, partner. Comes with the territory. And when I'm out on the trails, sometimes for months at a time, when I get back, all I need is a big old helping of that sweet, sweet sugar. Yep, nothing weird about that at all.
Blonde hair on your jacket.
Yeah? So what?
Got a girlfriend?
Nice try, builder. Everybody knows. Girls have cooties. If you're trying to get me to slip up, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, that skin cream.
Yeah? So what?
Where'd you get it? Why do you need it?
My elbows get ashy, alright? If that's a crime, go ahead and lock me up and throw away the key. You mean to say that you never moisturize? And you act like there's something wrong with me.
Okay, we're done. Remove the imposter's wig.
Better get a move on. Time's wasting. Hey, quit it! think's your problem, hair grabber? Ah, to heck with this. Looks like the cat's out of the bag. Citizens of Sandrock, you thought that Bronco the Kid, the bounty hunter from Atara, was among you, protecting you, preparing to take action against Logan and his gang. But in fact, all along... Wah-na-na! It was I, Andy! The bandit from that poster there? Come on, y'all, I'm in the game!
You're one of Logan's.
What?
Get him!
Oh, I love this kid.
Eat marbles, marble eaters!
We are not marble.
Cap, hold on!
Remember this is the day you almost caught Andy!
Nice snag. And nice flanking maneuver, Deputy Captain. Just as planned.
That was impressive.
It's like how he says that. Impressive.
Well then, Andy, got anything to say for yourself?
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling adults and this builder too.
Shucks. Well, Mayor, what are we gonna do with him? I mean, we can't throw a kid in the clink.
Yeah, he'd slip right out through the bars.
These are some of the best unsure lines in this part of the story. He has some of like the best lines, I think, probably in the whole game.
What? Nah, for moral reasons, man. We gotta deprogram this kid. He's been bandit washed.
Release me, copper! You'll live to regret this. I'll steal everything in this cursed town.
That does sound like bandit talk.
I feel for this boy. He's not much older than Jasmine.
Perhaps I may be of assistance. What this boy needs is discipline.
No.
A regimented schedule of rudimentary reading, writing, and arithmetic.
No!
Compounded with a soothing slosh of hard labor to wash it all down.
No!
In time, he will come to see the light, and then he will thank us. If need be, one day he will aid us in tracking down Logan, so he too can see the light.
I'll never rat out my friends. You'll have to...
Fine. Miguel, will your people watch over and care for this boy?
With light as our witness.
Then I hereby sentence Andy the Bandit Child to community service with the church and indefinite mandatory attendance in Sunday school until his behavior normalizes.
No!
Don't worry, Sunday school is fun.
Oh yeah?
I've never met a nut I couldn't crack.
Well, Builder, you got me fair and square. And you know what they say, crime don't pay, and maybe it's crime do pay. But usually only in the short term. In my case, though, I ain't really any richer or poorer for all that transpired. So sometimes with crime, you just break even. Anyway, no hard feelings, Builder. It's time for Andy points.
Awesome. This is...
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Okay. Well, I reckon Logan will come for this kid, if I read him right.
That's a superb deduction, sir.
I know, right? We better be on our guard. He might come at any time.
Got it.
Next time, the builder won't be there to save
Okay.
y'all.
Man, can't believe I let that kid get in here and give us the runaround like that so easily. Maybe this Logan case is really getting to me. They are really oblivious to so much. It is a little scary. Hey, Pen. Anything to enlighten us with. That kid is That kid in Logan's gang asked me about my weaknesses. I feel so violated. Do you think they're plotting something against me directly? But everyone loves me. You keep telling yourself that, sweetie? Yeah. This is Mion. Where are you taking me? Okay. Sure. She is behaving better in my other save. They actually do have her still decently going to the desert. She never goes here, so here we are. So I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to take Yan out. And then I think we might go try to do this Earnest mission. And then go from there. Tomorrow, where am I going? Mion. We're literally standing.
There you are. Listen, I've discovered some clues that have led me to believe that our specialist is not who he says he is. Where is that guy, by the way?
I already took care of it.
Huh? What? And he was working for Logan?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Wow. Seriously, good job. You figured out everything. Without me. That's okay. So he wanted a shield built for himself? Or for Logan and the gang? Well, I guess that's not the most alarming thing in the world. What's the worst thing they can do with a shield? Let's work together next time. See ya!
Okay. We'll talk to Zeke. I guess the bandit needed something made by a builder? Pretty sure it's just you guys around these parts. Wait, what was that Wing Jr. guy? Where does he live?
He's seeing you.
Wing Jr. I think was also a builder in Portia. I think it was always under Builder Wang though. Oh yeah, I didn't bring my horse. I'm like waiting for the horse to show up. Like, no, that horse is never gonna come. Hello, Dega. I do kind of miss your counterpart, Van Gogh. Because Van Gogh is a fully upgraded horse at this point in my other save. The speed is nice. Okay, where is Yan? Probably in there, yeah. They're gonna be there for the rest of the night. There are certain things in this game that are just slightly bugged. That is one of them. Did I do those? I did, yeah. Hello, Yan.
Hello.
Huh? Yeah, I gave that stupid wiener kid his stupid wiener shield. Who cares? He promised me vast riches. That could blah, 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 blah. That could happen to anybody. Just get back to work. Well, let's go to Playdate. For once, I'll let you lead and I'll follow. And don't get used to it. Tally-ho to fun. Okay. Let's see what enlightening things we can... Oh my god. We can learn from Yan. Dine. Excuse me. First, we're in a gift. Gift.
Way to grease palms, newbie.
That's what work. Despite having made it as a builder, I still have plenty of work to do. Plus, I have time to keep an eye on the two newbies on top of everything else. So, do remember that you have a brain. Use it. Try not to bother me, excuse me, with things you could just figure out yourself. Just watch your interests. What do you like to do? Someone needs to take better notes. Is it not clear enough already from my rigorous schedule about how much I love being in the workshop? Perhaps I need to broadcast this a little bit more. Who knows how many others out there are as thick as you. As a new poster or two will do the trick, I'm sure. Cheers, Lexi. Good chat. We will dine. Since you invited me on, I hope you've done your research. Okay. Tomato and egg soup, sandfish with secret sauce. One main course. Something bitter A drink. Something bitter. A tart? No. This is, you just gotta click on things. I've had it once before where there was nothing on the menu. I went through this. Well, I may pause and Google this one because this is just ridiculous, being that I've now gone through a few pages and I've clicked on things that should be it. Hot and sour. Cilantro omelet. Yeah, I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. Okay, nothing was helpful. This was a question people asked on the Reddit. This is the only thing I found. They had nothing. They said there is one item on the menu for bitter. Tartarary buckwheat tea is the winner. Yeah, Reddit had nothing. I had to literally sit here and click. The people on Reddit said that the bitter is the worst one. So, okay, there we go. I feel like I need to put something else on there, so we'll do that. Much as I hate to do it, I've been giving you top marks, Lexi. I reckon you know how to please leadership. You're showing a strong, ambitious streak. All these dishes are my favorites. Seems like you've done your research. Keep it up. And my nepotism side may favor you. That was worth the 15 points. That was for sure. We're going to leave. And then we're going to go over to here. And we're going to give them another present. And then we may go do the Earnest mission. First, give you a gift.
Way to grease palms.
Yeah, way to grease palms, newbie. Ask about your past. Yes, I'm sure you're wondering, and brilliant sir, have you always been such a dedicated and benevolent leader? The answer is, of course, a resounding yes. I'd like to tell you some rags to riches story, or maybe regale some of my inspiring tale of comeuppance, but no, always been great. Okay. I will compliment your work. Ah, yes, flattering, but true. And so shall it be till I one day retire. Oh, hello, plane. Till then, you'll find me arduously manning my post at the guild. And that's it. Yeah, it's unfortunate we don't have the boost, the thing to give you the points at the end of the Playdate. I mean, you get 2 points. The idea is that we got, I think, like 40 some points. Yeah, we almost gained like a full heart. We're gonna go do the Earnest story. This is gonna probably be a very long episode, but it's fine. It's fine. We still also need to do something that uses the majority of my stamina. I'm almost tempted to not do this today though, but we'll do it. This is a rather long mission.
Ah, you're here. Let's go. The anticipation is already filling me with an inspiring motivation. So, it's here? Right. An old world ruin, of course. It looks like it's partly man-made and partly natural. Interesting. There are abandoned pipes everywhere. I wonder what they were used for. All right, let's go. If you remember anything, let me know.
Yeah, this is like... He is useless. You just basically have to unalive all the monsters and then... There's a couple scenes where he talks to you and that's kind of it. But he is really useless. This, like, he doesn't have too many missions, I believe. He has one other mission.
Come on, you can do it.
But it's kind of,
If I came alone, I'd be a
I think he has more romance missions. This is like, you can make it have a romantic line, but on the whole, this is technically I think a friendship mission.
It's strange. The conditions here are simple, but I can imagine such warmth. Sitting around the campfire, drinking hot soup, and sharing their life stories. Perhaps playing a tune. An old folk song.
Okay. I thought that was a thing. I thought that was a baddie. I'm like, huh? Ward's gonna get rid of you. Okay, now we'll go back. Boop, boop, and a boop. It's in good condition, but the light has been extinguished. It looks like it could have been a blueprint for a house. The paper is really old and the details are faded. Third day out here in the desert, and a mean sandstorm whipped up suddenly. Managed to find a cave though. Looks like we get to live to see another sunrise.
Is this a refuge of some sort? Basic facilities. A haven for travelers who stray too far and find themselves locked in a battle against the hazardous environment. People leave food and water for the next traveler.
And then the last bit, I believe, is all the way in Logan's room, where we fought him.
You can do it! I didn't expect it to be so dangerous.
Why did I even make you a sword, sir? It's just like, why? Why do you suck so bad?
Come on, you can do it!
Sorry. He just went flying. I wasn't expecting it. Oh, I did. There's that one dungeon that you do with Justice and Ensure in between, like when when Logan gets in the game. Oh my god. Those two unalived themselves so many times. It's like, what are you doing? I had to like revive them, I think like 3 times during like the simplest of fights. Like, how have we gotten this far? How? Huh.
These marks aren't naturally formed. They're evidence of the heroic battle that took place. I can hear it now. The clash of metal, the shrill echo of a gunshot. Amazing. Do you remember anything?
He says something about the truth? Nothing, just a boring old fight.
The truth? I heard he kidnapped Matilda because he suspected someone in town was hiding water. But that doesn't seem like common banditry. Although his actions were vicious and reprehensible, his eyes were soft and sensitive. They seemed to tell of a man burdened by sorrow, mystery, and justice. For those who claim to uphold the law, harbor secrets of their own. Obviously, I'm not alluding to anything. This is all purely fiction, mind you.
Sure.
Any resemblance are purely coincidence and all that.
Sure, you keep telling yourself that one. leftovers. Fresh leftovers. Looks like they're half eaten. They've started to stain the stone underneath, but the color is still vibrant. Packaging. Looks like they discarded packaging of prepackaged food. The label is covered in muck and sand, practically illegible. Whole. Some of the food seems really old. Some of it is far newer. The older ones seem to be completely dried out. Looks like they've been here for months, even years. Delicious. Animal skin blanket color. Although it's now a plain gray, the design and pattern seem intricate and was originally a dyed bright color. Texture. It seems to be made of several pieces of animal skin and fur sewn together. It is roughly sewn, but very warm and whole. The temperature fluctuates heavily between the day and night in Sandrock. These blankets are a necessity for overnight cover.
It looks like no one has been here recently, but what does it tell us? How long was he here?
They were prepared but left in a hurry. It wasn't the first time he came here. It's either or, don't matter.
It appears that's true, but whatever the case is, this place is just inspiring. I had a flash of something. The child was born of a noble mother, and had she not eloped with his low-born father, he would have been born into affluence. Her parents, however, had protested their love, chasing them to the ends of the earth, and thus his upbringing. Forced into exile, was shabby and pitiful, living in crevasses, caves, and downtrodden abodes.
And last one. You do get teleported out of here. So.
Well, it's completely blocked. It was a risky move, causing an explosion in a cave such as this. But the level of control to cause such accurate damage. They must have planned this escape route in advance. The mind that thought this up. Spectacular. Our protagonist is both wise and daring in equal turn. No, of course I don't mean Logan. He's an antagonist, of course. I simply mean the character in my novel. But, what do you think?
Characters don't need to be so stereotypical.
Yes, well, although you are right, while stereotype often dictates our imagination, I base my characters on the real world that inspires me. All of my characters are purely drawn from reality.
Obvious.
Like just now. I'm using the Logan character to form the basis of my character. But it does not mean that the character is Logan, and they won't be named Logan. Some say that their characters are not based on real people, that inspiration purely comes from their imagination. But I do not believe this can be true. Nothing comes from a vacuum. The mind draws inspiration from everything it sees, and then the imagination creates depth. Some characters may have different elements drawn from different people, and perhaps, yes, these characters may be stereotypical, but these archetypes are based on generalizations of real, living people. Alright, I think that's enough. Thanks for coming with me. But alas, time is fleeting, and we really should be heading back.
And done. One more like little tiny scene when we come back.
This adventure was inspiring. I've got a bunch of new ideas. Well, I better go write them down before I forget. See you later.
Bye. All right. Look at that. We're gonna put Degas away. And, just to use stamina, let's see what we're short on. Really nothing. How about wood? Are we short on wood? No. So what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna go back to clearing, I think. I know I don't have all the artifacts to which is fine. I think once we get to the floors that we need, we're gonna start clearing just to get our numbers up and just to level up, really. Like, that's why you do this, is you level up. But one to level up, but then once we get to floors in which we do need an artifact, we will clear it a few times until I get the full artifact. That's when we'll start resetting. So we're clearing it, but we're clearing it in stages essentially. That's how I started doing it in my other save. The other save, I am like really far behind with artifacts. I just didn't care about stuff like that. Like, I am literally playing for the sake of playing. Like, that is literally what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm not playing for completionists. I'm just literally playing for the sake of playing. And so I don't have any of the artifacts done. I don't even think I'm going to. I am just playing for the sake of playing. I have my one artifact on my roof, and that's all I have. I'm not going for extras. I'm just doing the bare minimum and just getting resources. Like, that's literally all I'm doing. It's just resources and then going out with people. That's like literally all I do, just getting all the stories in that save. Like, I'm dating a few of the people until they want to actually get serious, and then I dump them. That's really it. Once we get to the point where they want to do like reverse confessions start coming in. Yeah. Well, I'll take the reverse confession. It's the reverse proposals. There are a few of those now, so some of the NPCs though, turning them down is so rough. Some of them, it doesn't take a lot for them to want to date you. And like, so I was actually shocked. Like, there are some who are very difficult, and then there are some who are like the easiest to get to date them. It's just like, what? Like, okay. Like, you're a little scary. That's literally what it was like. Heidi was one of those people. I used one flirty line with Heidi, and she was at my doorstep begging me to date her. And I turned her down just because I don't know. Heidi, she could fully be deleted from the game and I'd be like, eh. Okay. Like, you're cool and all, but eh. Nothing special. But yeah, her turning her down lasts like days. She like gives you like this little sad face for days. It's like, oh, it's brutal. Like, breaking up with Owen was easier than her. I did date Owen. I saw all of his stuff except for his marriage quests. I didn't feel like seeing marriage quests. It wasn't worth the having to buy the mirror item from the mysterious man. I didn't want to get into that. So if it came to marriage, I just dumped them. And that's where I kind of left them all. But I'm just kind of seeing like all the different side missions and all that. Like clearing the rooms. Because like I said, that is my favorite thing to do in this game, is clearing rooms. Like, I can sit here and just do this for hours. And I did one day for almost 8 hours. I sat here clearing rooms. Because I've been doing a lot of escapism. I've been trying not to look at social media and stuff like that. So I've been doing as much escapism as humanly possible. So this was my escape into this clearing. To clearing runes. I love it though. I don't know why. I think it's because I like Minecraft. Like that's the only thing. It is satisfying though. It's like the typewriter-esque nature of it. It is satisfying. But like my favorite thing to do in Minecraft is mining. Like I create mines and just strip mining. I do strip mines and make them look nice. Like that's all I do. Enough to get my resources to build castles in towns. Oh, yeah, Andy's still there. Ooh, we got things and stuff. What are those called? The kits that we don't really even need anymore. Yeah, I think clear. Thanks. I think with where we're at in the game right now, I think the only things that need the kits are these. Yeah, these are the only things that need them. I believe from this point on, which, like I said, is really disappointing in a way. I would be, if you ever upgrade this, which we almost can, very soon we can. If you ever upgrade this, be careful. Because when I upgraded this in my other save, I swear it ate all my water. Like, all my water. And to the point where I had none. I mean, I do know it takes more. But I actually think it deleted water. So be careful. Like, I just don't save and then upgrade it. And then you can always go back. I didn't do that, and I would have had to replay almost a full day. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, it's fine. I just went to Burgess for a few days and bought all the water. I'm not messing with this at all. So just pay attention to that, because I swear it ate all my water. I mean, it takes every ounce of water, though, to fill that sucker. Man, it is so bad. And it doesn't even, when you upgrade it, it doesn't even seem like you have to fill it any less. It still feels about the same. So, you know. I did. Oh, wait.
Hey there, partner. Hate to bother you,
Hello.
but
Howdy.
we're here by mayoral request.
Howdy.
Just doing a little check-a-rooney. Nothing serious.
That's a lot of hellos.
No doubt you recall Logan and his questionably motivated temporary relocation of our minister Matilda.
That's what we're calling it, eh?
What you may or may not recall, Matilda does now seem convinced, contrary to popular opinion, Logan may in fact not be crazy. Or at the very least, she thinks it may be possible that someone in town is hiding water, like he asserted. Now, due to our water shortage, this topic comes up every now and then, but I don't know.
I agree. I think someone's hiding water. I doubt there's anyone hiding water. What, are you accusing me? I agree. I think there's someone hiding water.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you'll be glad to know that the Civil Corps has been asked to open a case, hence us being here. If there's someone hiding water, which, as I have established previously, is not likely to be the case, the chances of you being the person in question are basically zero. See, I'm guessing Logan's motive with this is to sow discord, or maybe make people angry at the church. I don't know. Oh, I guess, now that I think of it, I do have a couple questions I do need to ask. Like I said, just a formality. First question. About how many units of water do you usually go through in a given month?
About 100 or so.
That sounds about right. Pretty average for a builder. Builders, blacksmiths, y'all are expected to go through a fair share as part of the trade. This one's less of a quiz, more of a survey. How well informed do you feel when it comes to the water situation in Sandrock?
Not informed at all. I know there's not enough to go around. We import water. Everything should be fine. I know there's not enough to go around.
Yeah, the oasis is looking worse by the day. We import water on the train, but we're really just putting a bandage on the problem. Let's, try to go out on a high note with this last question. Oh, nope. Still kind of a bummer. Do you or anyone you know suspect someone of hiding water in Sandrock?
I've never seen anything suspicious. Maybe it was Burgess. 'Twas I all along. 'Twas I all along.
Come on. You cleared already. Still, I'd be careful making jokes like that. Some people are still real sideways about the whole ordeal. All right. Well, that about do it on my end. Thanks for your patience. Let me know if you ever come up with any leads of your own.
Okay. All right. Mail. Letter from Ma. I've been talking to your friend Mayor Trudy. She reached out to tell me what a great job you've been doing. You didn't mention you were friends with the mayor, Lexi. You know, it's okay to brag sometimes, but if you really don't want to brag, you should still at least tell me what is going on in a humble way. Anyway, she told me about some of the things you've been up to lately. You caught a bandit sneaking around in town. It's nice to hear that Sandrock scored a big win against those nasty bandits. Maybe they'll think twice before messing with something you've built again. Sorry. I guess I've been taking things a bit personally, knowing that that there are people out there making your life harder than it needs to be. Say, speaking of bandits, you don't think one of them took your quilt, do you? I telegrammed with the people in Lucian and they said they already sent the package to Atara. Well, glad things have been looking up for you otherwise. Love you lots, Ma. Letter from Alo. Wow, that was fast. Lexi, hi. My ma said you made my train for my birthday. I wanted to say thank you. I really liked it. I made a set of tracks for it. Alo. Tumbleweed standard. Costumed criminal caught. Eat marbles, marble eater. That is actually really long. I don't really feel like reading it. Andy the bandit boy is safe in the hands of the Civil Corps and has planned that he will be sent to work for the church until he can be rehabilitated. Which is basically what happened. All right, looking for here. I don't remember what I was saying, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Short, and short. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. I was talking about that. It don't matter. 'Tis fine. 8th. What's today? Tomorrow is Miguel's birthday. Trying to avoid the cycle. Andy in disguise asked me if he could drive the train. It's a good thing I refused. Allowing him to do so would have been illegal and incredibly dangerous. As I think about it, it's probably illegal because it's so incredibly dangerous. Very circular that.
Thank you.
Okay, where do we have things and stuff today? Catori. I might try to ignore that. Okay, we're just gonna go do commissions. The Catori thing, she's just setting up something. I think she's like setting up like a sunset, watching something. I don't remember. Something over there. I'm assuming she's in here now.
I was hoping I'd run into you. You free tonight? Let's go for a walk at, say, 6 p.m. I know a place with a beautiful view.
Sure, I need a break.
All right. See you then.
Okay. Is that actually timed? It's not. It's not that long either. Oop, I hit a bunch too many buttons. I don't know, I'd have to think about that one. I wish I knew what I was talking about. Oh well, I could always stop the video and go find out, but I don't care that much. It'll come to me eventually. Don't.
Hey there. Oh.
There we go. I've had a few in my other save times when the game like was fully stuck in like the position of turning something in. Fully stuck. Couldn't do anything. It was like I couldn't pass go, couldn't collect $200. It was just stuck.
Oh,
That boy, what a tangled web to weave. Learning so young to deceive. Fang special.
Take her easy.
I don't even think I've unlocked it. Well, we'll go. I don't think I've unlocked it though. You look different. Oh, I dyed my hair.
Hi.
He likes shiny things.
X, do you want a cracker? Do you want a cracker?
Soon.
No, no.
Yeah, it really is a shame. Oh, I do. Okay. It really is a shame how much not finishing his what do they call the experiments, how far behind that makes me with Fang. Wow. I think that I know they want to make Fang different, blah blah blah. I think
Thank you.
that is probably one of the worst changes they have made to the game, is making Fang, who was already a very difficult person to befriend, making him even worse. I hope that this is not a direction they are going in for Evershine, because they are gating Fang even more now. Who am I looking for? Oh, Burgess.
What's so good about Sunday school? I heard it was a rotten time where you just sit listening to boring church stories. Worse, the even boringer kid versions where there's no blood or guts.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. But you can just think of other stuff while they're talking. The church people are funny. Burgess is cute. He's afraid of everything. Last week, the cat knocked over a bottle, and we spent the whole day checking the church for ghosts. Penn thinks he's the prettiest man in the world. We can just take him to a room with a mirror. He'll stay there all day, and then we can go play.
Cool. Hey, so, you always gonna be at Sunday school?
Yep.
Well, maybe I can stick around this town for a while.
Hey, tell Andy how fun Sunday school is gonna be.
You're gonna have fun.
Yeah, see? You're gonna like everything about Sandrock better than being a bandit.
Well, I don't know about that. How am I supposed to live my life without doing crimes?
I think you'll find it surprisingly easy.
Go talk to Burgess. Who says the bounty hunter and Andy couldn't be the same person, huh? Oh, we're all past this already? Sorry. Everyone else is always solving mysteries. I just want to try my hand at for once.
Thank you.
Oh, Burgess.
Hello.
Anything enlightening to say?
Ah,
Yeah. About 50,000.
bye.
Yep. What? Oh, that's her. Okay. Where am I going? We'll go get this.
Sheriff! When Andy was disguised, the cookie jar from our house disappeared. There were a lot of cookies inside. Is there any chance that you and the Civil Corps will be able to recover our lost valuables?
Listen, Jasmine. In 80% of all cookie thefts, the confectionaries are consumed within the first 12 hours. That number rises to 99% after 24. And based on the criminal profile,
Guy ate your cookies.
What? Oh, that dirty, rotten, no-good thief! I hate bandits.
Could you two learn a little bedside manner? She's just a girl. Jeez.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
Where am I going? Oh, that's an interrogation. We're gonna go get the other scene, I think. Why have any more commission? Yes, Vivi. I'm probably gonna be in the next little circle right next to us. I am probably going to be losing some points with Yan. I believe we're doing the right thing and by taking in Andy the bandit boy. He said there is a child. Nope. It said that the child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down just to keep it warm. Just to feel its warmth. Let's not get burned down. Yeah, I fully read that wrong. When you read it wrong, it has a totally different meaning. Yeah. Ah!
Give it back now, you thieving pipsqueak!
Whew, I was not prepared for it to like pull me right over to here. Man, oh man.
Nuh-uh. No takesies backsies.
Takesies backsies is not legal terminology. You signed a contract.
It kind of is, but
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
What's a contract?
Oh, why you little...
Commissioner, what's all this commotion? Why are you harassing this innocent child here?
It's President, ma'am. And this innocent child is in fact a devious criminal. Have you forgotten? He bamboozled our whole town and made a tomfoolery of our rule of law. More importantly, he commissioned a very expensive shield from me that he has yet to pay for. You promised me vast riches, boy. I demand my vast riches.
You fell for it because you're dumb. I scammed you fair and square. Shield's mine now.
Such dishonesty. Oh, how I loathe such behavior. Indeed, there's nothing worse than one who tells lies.
I just love how he tried to be like all Shakespearean in the way he said that. Like, it's one who tells lies.
Oh, stuff it, Commissioner. Yes, he was in the wrong, but he's just a kid. And he was all alone out in the desert. We need to give him a good Sandrock welcome. Let him have his toy.
Yeah, welcome me, sloppy mustache.
So this you gain points with Andy and Vivi. This one you lose points, I believe, with Andy and Vivi, but gain with Yan. And that is just neutral. You're the idiot who fell for it, so just let him have a shield, Yan.
Easy for you to say, Builder. Unlike you, I take pride in my work. Allowing such larky caperings diminishes the prestige of my office. If you want to give out shields left and right over at, Dinkerton or whatever you call yourself, that's all well and good. But here at the Producer, we believe in a little thing I like to call integrity. Now, give me the money, kid. Give me it now. Now.
Listen here, Commissioner. You leave this boy alone. Hear me? You send me the bill for his toy. You really ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Funnily enough, I'm not. I feel great. Ah, Bill, it's like music to my ears. Well, you yokels can redefine morality all you like, so long as I get that check in the mail. Just don't come crawling back to me when this boy reverts to a life of crime. Or worse, becomes a crusty juggler. Ta!
It's the second time now that someone has issues with jugglers in this game. I wish I knew why.
Wow, thanks for helping me. Can I call you Grandma?
Sure, sugar. Everyone does. But Andy, you need to learn some responsibility, you hear? I think I got a few chores you can start handling for a little pocket money. That way you can start earning the things you want the right way. How does that sound?
I wish this was a thing. I do wish that he was pathed to go help her once in a while, but he really isn't.
Grandma, you're so nice to me. I'm gonna try real hard to do housework and pay you back, and why are grandmas always so nice to me? My grandma, she...
What's wrong? You miss your grandma? That's all right, sugar. You let it out. Grandma's right here.
I'm tough. I'm not crying, promise.
Even the toughest people cry sometimes, Andy. Say, why don't you come over to our place right now? I'll make cookies for you and Jazz.
Whoa. You're the coolest person in this town by far.
Oh, I think you'll find plenty of us are pretty cool here.
Okay. We'll go give Guyana gifts so that we gain our points back. Why not? You're doing pretty good so far, but I wonder, can you double your output value? Don't let me down. I can go out with him again? For real? I have to see if I can. Why? I should not be able to. Is it because of the week change? It actually might be. I've never paid attention to that. I always thought it had a cooldown. Well, I'm not going to read anything. We're just literally giving out gifts and stuff.
A gift?
Yeah, I'm not. Obviously, take mine. Yeah, the producer. First at having a good workshop is having a good workshop name. Take mine, for example, the producer. See, because not only do I produce things, producer is also like the boss of stuff, like me. So you can see the name is very great. Think about improving yours. Ye old shop is wonderful. What's your favorite things? Things I like. Could you even afford them? I wonder. I see what you're getting at. Perhaps something I like might be in the mailbox soon, and then might mysteriously there's another 10 points for your rating. No, of course. I wasn't expecting a bribe. On the contrary, I was testing you for a second there. I thought I was going to have to promote or demote you for even suggesting something so vile as a bit of harmless mutual backscratching. Oh, Yan. So salty this time. Yeah, I never pay attention to stuff like when you can actually take people out on Playdate. I just saw it and I'm like, why not? I may have fully screwed myself over. But it's fine. Because like I said, I would... Salty. I already have salty, so a meat dish. Oh, because I need drinks. We'll do this and this. That's everything, yes. Much as I do... Yeah, we already read this. Top marks for choices. We will go out to the other thing. Because I never really pay attention to how often you can take them out. Ever. I wish I had a better gift, but it's fine.
Not bad, newbie.
I think what makes Yan difficult? Personality. Laying it on thick, are we? Yes, well, you're talking to the guy who wrote the book on butter. Better dial it back a bit. Besides, what if someone's overheard? Don't want to give people the wrong idea now, do we? About what? Well, I suppose my career started at a young age. I became the leader of the League of our Association of Very Truthful Children. Yes, I will do. And if you ever need to see a chronicling of my accolades, simply poke around the Commerce Guild. I know I have a few awards lying around here and there. Okay. We'll go get this last scene. This is a decent length scene. I'm gonna try to cut it a little bit, like do the condensed version if I can remember what it was.
If you don't tell us where Logan is, I'm gonna be really angry.
You better do what he says. He's crazy.
Man, before Forehead over there was the good cop and Dreadlocks was the bad cop, now you're the good cop? At least get your interrogation technique straight. Sheesh. Bunch of amateurs.
Dang it, this is going nowhere. Look, kid, just tell us what Logan is. Lives at stake here.
You better do what he says. He's crazy.
Good grief.
Now you're both good cops.
I just love that. That's just, it's like these stupid, silly things, but they just, I don't know. I just love them.
Thanks, Andy. Nobody's ever said that about us before.
Whose side are you on, man? Hey, sorry you had to see all that.
Can I go now?
Yeah, this is going nowhere. Unless you want to try asking a few questions.
Let me talk to him.
Sure, take a swing.
Please, Andy, you need to help us. Better start singing, stool pigeon.
Oh yeah? Why come?
Sandrock is full of good people. Logan's a danger to himself because I said so. Logan's a danger to himself.
You know, Haru's always saying the same thing. But that's what I like about Logan. He doesn't think, he just does stuff. That's living the dream. All right. So what if I do help y'all? What's in it for me, huh?
The feeling of doing the right thing. All the candy you can eat. You get to not go to jail. All the candy you can eat.
All the candy I can eat, eh? All right, fine. I'll tell you what I know. I'm getting bored of this anyway. Truth is, I don't know nothing. Yeah, that's right. Logan made sure I never knew nothing about what he was doing, where we were going. Nothing. Heck, I don't even know what he's got against y'all. But he took care of me and mine when I was lost out in this desert. That makes him all right in my book. He made sure if I ever ended up here, I wouldn't know anything that could put him and his outfit in danger. So there. Looks like he outsmarted you lot. I predicted how dumb I am. So yeah, like I said, I don't know nothing. Couldn't help you even if I wanted to. So let me go already.
Why'd you pretend to be the bounty hunter?
I heard Haru and Logan talk about how Penn's a tough opponent. And they were waving around a picture of some red-haired fella saying he was coming to town soon. So I came up with a plan. Make a disguise, get a super shield, block space punch, obviously. So yeah, like I said, I don't know nothing. Couldn't help you even if I wanted to. So let me go already.
Guess it's true.
As someone who also knows nothing, I feel he's telling the truth.
Yeah, still a bit fishy from where I'm standing.
Howdy, boys. You're here too. If I'd known, I'd have brought you something.
Thanks, Grace. Just put the food on the table if you would. Kinda busy.
Doing a little, interrogation here?
Yeah. How'd you guess? We really ought to get back to it, though. Can't tell if this kid is telling the truth or not. Hey, what are you?
No, Mommy! Get her away from me! I'll do anything you say. I told you everything already. I told you everything.
He's telling the truth.
All right, Andy. You're off the hook for now. You just stay out of trouble, all right? Everyone else, dismissed. I need to go for a walk or something.
Oh, man. There's another little scene here.
Grace, can I ask what you said to the kid?
Nothing much. Just a little something to strike fear into the heart of any grade school-aged troublemaker.
Right. And that's just another trick you picked up on the college debate team?
More of a babysitting tactic. Little boys can be monsters when their parents aren't around. Gotta know how to work them.
Okay. Let's see what's on here. Starbies. Okay, everything is inside dungeons, and I don't feel like doing that today. So, too bad. Well, that is all of the Andy stuff for today. So I think we're gonna go home and look at them. Look at them. We're gonna go home and check and make sure machines are running because we have a while to go until Catori. I don't know if this is what I was thinking of saying before because it is still fully gone. When I was in my other save, I was playing around with when I have to expand this thing, the size of the yard. I think we need a 6 or a 7. 6 is tight. I'm gonna probably say a 7 is the size that we need. That's the size I have in that save, and it's tight, but it's doable. It's manageable, I guess I should say. Is it the greatest? Absolutely not. It drives me crazy, but it is doable. It's gonna, once we get to the late game, it's basically gonna turn into how long can I stand it. That is kind of what's gonna turn into, is how long I can stand it, because yeah, it just, well, it also reaches a point where you're hindering yourself keeping your house and the yard a certain size. I mean, yeah, it is a thing. I do probably need to fertilize things. Can I make anything? Sure. All right, we'll do that. I think what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go back to clearing, and then we'll go to the Catori thing, and then we'll probably just end the episode. Because this is really long already. So we're just gonna clear. But when I was playing on my other save, there are a few NPCs who have a really bad routing problem. There's a part where Elsie is really messed up too. I noticed that. Yeah, they did something with routing, and it's really bad. Like really bad in a few sections. But I hope they do a big bug fix soon. I really do. Because I will if... Like, I'm going to try to delay getting to the Logan stuff. And I will probably just reach a point where I can't delay and we're just going to deal with Logan. With the routing problem. I mean, it is just really bad. So like that's my goal, is to like delay a little bit and then see how we're doing. I am hoping now that like the Evershine Kickstarter is like done. Like the only thing left is like polls and stuff and like working on the game. I'm hoping a hotfix can come out for Sandrock. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, I know with all the stuff with Evershine, it probably was a really bad time for them to release an update and a DLC. But I mean, it's kinda the problem you run into, you know? But I'm hoping now that at least with the Kickstarter part done and them just kind of concentrating on things, I'm hoping we'll get a hot fix for this. I also hope that we don't have to wait for consoles because I don't know. As a person who never plays on consoles, and this is a game made for PC originally, it's like, why? And I get it, but why make the people who bought it on the original platform wait? When really it's a testing ground. We can test to make sure that the update is good. You know? But yeah, I hope they're not going to make us wait for consoles. I would probably be very disappointed if they did. What are you gonna do? I just don't know how long to give myself for Logan to be fixed until I just say it is what it is and just we're gonna move forward. Basically when we run out of things to do, because we are gonna run out of things to do. I mean, right now it's difficult to delay it's easy, but it's difficult. It's difficult because there's not a lot to do, but we're right at the edge of a bunch of new machines and all that type of stuff. Like when you unlock a new tier, it takes you a decent while to upgrade everything. So it's like, there might be a time where we just really upgrade stuff and just work on friendships and stuff like that and just take it easy. And that may just be what we do for a little while. It is what it is, really. It is a shame. That I think is what the thing is, that it is a shame. Like, I don't think this update was probably vetted and tested as much as some of their past updates. Some of the issues I've been seeing have been interesting. A lot of invisible characters. I had Pen one day, literally a floating hairpiece and his clothing. He had no skin. I've had RVO be fully invisible, which that one, I was just like, whatever. But like, it's distracting. But just, yeah, I've had a few invisible characters now. Can we get it? No. But yeah, there's been just some really bad pathing, and I don't think we're going to be able to get that one. Sometimes if you stand on it, if you can stand on it. No, I can't. It's too little. Okay, we're just going to give up, I think. There it is. Got it. What I will do for 100% clearage. Okay, this is actually kind of perfect timing. Excuse me. We're just going to go out with Catori and end the episode. Because this is actually really perfect timing. There should be a few more Catori things. This is not the end of Catori. Some of it is like more main story focused, but I think they are still technically side missions. I think the thing that I was the most surprised at by going ahead is there is a decent chunk of missions that are still not voiced. I was really surprised at that. I was really hoping that they would have added the voices. Mainly because at least some of the characters went back into the studio and re-recorded. Well, they actually never went to the studio. They went to their home studio, because that's where most of them do record. But they did have some characters re-film parts. You are not on my map, sir. 5th of autumn.
Take her easy.
Is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Not bad. It's a What did he say? I don't know if he was actually complimenting me. I don't think he was.
You came! I was worried you were gonna get caught up with work. Phew, another day almost over. You know, It's the first time I've come here with anyone. You can see so far from here. Really puts things into perspective. Did you get Aloe's letter?
Yes, I did.
I was surprised he wrote to you. Ma says he's been talking about you all the time. I've never seen him do that before. He never even writes to his pa. You know, he's taken it real tough since he left. My ex, well, he took off before the ink dried on the divorce papers. Sometimes I wonder if he was ever really there at all. Anyway, enough about that. Ma sent me pictures from my boy's party. Take a look at this one. You can see by his smile how much he loves the train model.
Oh, I'm glad it made him happy.
It made me happy too. I haven't always been able to give him the things he wants. It was nice to be able to spoil him a little for once. You know, the more I get to know you, the more I think you have such a big heart, and you work harder than anybody in this town to make it grow. Look at me prattling on. Tell me more about yourself. What were you like as a child? Or how about plans for the future?
Talk about you and Nia.
Ah, I remember her. I think I saw her running around Sandrock. Heard she was a friend of yours. You know, I always thought my future would be business and motherhood. Friendship, love, all that was left behind me. I never imagined wanting anything other than bringing my son here. I didn't think my own happiness was important right now. But you showed me I was wrong.
Everyone deserves to be happy.
I never understood that until you came along. But I believe you're right. Happiness shouldn't be dependent on how hard someone works. It just is. Well, just thought I'd tell you that I appreciate you being such a great friend to me. It's nice to be able to trust someone. And, you know, if you ever need help with anything, know I've got your back too. Time to get back to it, eh? See you around.
Okay. We're just gonna go home and go to bed. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm just trying not to cough. The cough made a full return. Even though, like, I haven't filmed anything in about... I look like it was dark. I haven't filmed anything in about, like, 4 or 5 days. And I haven't even talked. I haven't talked in about 4 or 5 days. The cough is back. Which is part of the reason why I've been playing my other save so much, because I can't film anything. So it's just like, okay, we play games, play other save. That's kind of what it turns into. We're actually doing better in this save on water. I'm gonna dust everything and then I'll go to bed. Oh yeah, I forgot I did this. Yeah, that does not give you a lot at all. Like, at all. It actually is really sad how little it gives you. Do I need either... I'm gonna make more of this. That is always just nice to have. And, screws, that's enough. How am I doing? I'm gonna make a batch of this, and then... That's probably fine. This is literally at a standstill. This literally feels like it is at a standstill. Like, it feels like nothing has moved in days here. I think that is just playing on the other save talking, though, because, like, I am a processing, like, I can do things so fast over there. It's actually really sad coming back. It's like, oh my stuff. But this one has more water. Go figure. Well, it also didn't help that all my water was eaten by by the tank. We'll just do this one, the even better chance of high quality from the assembly station. Okay, we're going to bed. It is early, but I don't care. It has been a long episode. All right. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this episode of my time at Sandrock. Next episode, again, the story will move forward. We have another fireside. This one might be about the water survey we took. We might have the actual bounty hunter here. The bounty hunter, it's tough to slow it down. So it might be when we have to build something that I will slow the story down. Just because when you have this part of the story, it is difficult to slow it down. Unless like the building, it is easier because you just don't build the thing. You just let it keep going. But yeah, I'll have to look at ahead. I'm also, because I'm going to continue playing in my other save, and I'm going to see if Logan ever does correct himself. Because he is in the town, but he isn't. That's where I'm at. So I'm almost like, I am like 1 or 2 missions away from him being officially back in town. That's where I'm at, if you know where that is in the story. So like I said, I'm almost to that point. So I'm going to see if he does behave better. Now that will kind of determine how I proceed. Again, it would just be great if they did an update. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself and bye for now.